Hi, I chose to do my final audio essay on this picture of my grandpa during World War II. This picture was taken on December 16, 1943, of him and his army buddies. I learned a lot about my grandpa from this project, from the person he was to the person he later became. I found an interest in learning about World War II during class because of the connection my family has with it. He played many roles during this time. He was amphibious, meaning he was often on land and sea. Because of this, he went from one Pacific island to other Pacific islands all the time, usually being the first one on the island to signal ships in. They would conquer an island and then move on to the next one. An interesting thing I learned about my grandfather was that he was a barber on many ships. Even though the only experience he had was cutting cows' hair on his family's farm, he often had more experience than anyone else on board. He got a quarter a haircut and would send his earnings home to his family. At first just his parents, since his 3 other brothers were in the war with him, but later his wife, my grandmother Marcella, and his 9 children. This was such a great job to have because it was a requirement to have your hair cut a certain length. Therefore, people had to go to him for haircuts and had no choice. After the war was over, he spent months in Hiroshima after the drop of the atomic bomb, helping with the cleanup. I learned that my grandfather started off as a young, shy country boy and later joined the war and became a strong man. My grandpa was supposedly never sick a day in his life until he turned 68. He later died when he was 83 14 years ago, but he'll always be my hero. Thanks for listening to my presentation.